Good evening, doctors. Today we are going to discuss about pharmacology MCQs. A 20-year-old woman has been taking oral medication for acne. She develops polyarthritis, pleuritic chest pain, and raised liver enzyme. Test investigation: AST 90, ALT 180, bilirubin 19, anti-nuclear antibodies strongly positive at 1 by 640. Which drug likely to cause this? So think, guys, pause this video. The drug which causes this is minoxidil. Let's discuss. Minoxidil can cause drug-induced SLE. Procainamide, hydralazine, quinidine are the commonest drug causing induced lupus. Muscles and joints pain and swelling, flu-like symptoms of fatigue and fever, and serositis are common symptoms. Okay. Now, 50-year-old woman who has recently been commenced on a new medication has galactorrhea. Which of the following medication is associated with galactorrhea? See options: clopramide, last one. Oral contraceptive pills have an oestrogenic effect. Phenothiazines such as clopramide and thioridazine can have dopamine antagonistic action, as does metoclopramide. Bromocriptine is a dopamine agonist and this inhibits prolactin release. One way to remember is this, that some of the drugs can make a Parkinson's worse, can also cause galactorrhea. Okay. 45-year-old man has drunk 10 pints of larger beers a day for 20 years. He presents with hematemesis and has an OGD, which shows bleeding esophageal varices. Which of the following medication is of the prognostic and mortality benefit in the clinical situation? So guys, think carefully and pause this video. So the best answer here is terlipressin. Let's discuss. Octreotide and propranolol reduces rebleeding. Trials have shown that vasopressin analogs such as glipressin and terlipressin 34% relative risk provide mortality benefit. Okay. 35-year-old man has chest pain. He mentions heavy cocaine use several hours ago. Which one of the following is well-known side effect of cocaine? So think carefully, pause this video. So the answer here is cardiac ischemia. Cocaine is a stimulant and can cause agitation, hyperthermia, hypertension in overdose. A significant side effect in significant cocaine overdose is coronary artery vasoconstriction, leading to cardiac ischemia. 54-year-old diabetic complained of lightheadedness and near collapse episode. When his wife measured his blood sugar, it was 2.3. He was taking glibenclamide for the diabetes. Which of the following drug potentiates hypoglycemia caused by glibenclamide? So pause this video and think carefully. Which is the single best answer? So answer here is fluconazole. Plasma concentration of sulfonylurea glibenclamide is increased by fluconazole and miconazole. This has led to hypoglycemia in this case. Which one of the following drug affects the opioid receptor present on the circular and longitudinal muscles of the gut? The single best answer here is loperamide. Loperamide acts on the opioid receptors along the small intestine to decrease circular and longitudinal muscle activity. Loperamide exerts its antidiarrheal action by slowing intestinal transit and increasing contact time, and also by directly inhibiting fluid and electrolyte secretion via stimulating salt and water absorption. Anti-nuclear antibodies will develop in the plasma of patient taking procainamide if the patients are. Pause this video, think which is the single best answer. So best answer is slow accelerators. Hydralazine and procainamide causes anti-nuclear antibodies to appear in plasma of slow accelerators. Drug-induced lupus may occur. Drug that possesses an amide group are metabolized by acetylation. Slow accelerators are likely to develop adverse effects, whereas rapid accelerators needed higher doses of drugs. 35-year-old woman is transferred from the psychiatry ward with acute dystonia and oliguric crisis after being treated with metoclopramide. Which treatment should be started? The treatment should be started here is procyclidine. Dystonic reaction usually subsides within 24 hours following cessation of treatment and be treated with procyclidine 510 mg IM. Okay. 45-year-old man who has had a renal transplant is concerned about the side effects of cyclosporine. Which of the following is a side effect? Pause this video. Think. Answer is gum hypertrophy. Cyclosporine causes hirsutism and gum hypertrophy. Sodium valproate causes alopecia. Concomitant use of erythromycin can cause toxicity. It is a cyclic 11-AA polypeptide. 70-year-old man who is known to have ischemic heart disease, admitted with left ventricular failure. He has been on NSAIDs for arthritis. What is likely to occur due to the fact that he has been on NSAIDs? Reduced furosemide-induced diuresis. NSAIDs, especially indomethacin, reduces furosemide-induced diuresis, probably by inhibiting the formation of prostaglandins in the renal tubules. 82-year-old lady had a history of red facial rash, suffered venous eczema of legs. She was treated for acne rosacea by her GP. On examination, bluish pigmentation on both the legs. What is the drug likely to cause this? Minoxidil. The drug which causes this is minoxidil. This patient developed skin pigmentation in her venous eczema due to treatment of her acne rosacea with minoxidil. 62-year-old man with a history of angina on atorvastatin. Which of the following is correct mechanism of action of statin? HMG coenzyme reductase promoter? No. These are inhibitors. LDL receptor downregulators? No. Upregulators. So decrease endogenous liver cholesterol synthesis. This is the best and right answer. Okay. Statin upregulate LDL receptor. They are HMG coenzyme reductase inhibitor, leads to decreased liver cholesterol synthesis. 65-year-old man present with chest pain. His ECG shows ST elevation consistent with myocardial infarction, and he is thrombolized with tenecteplase. Which one drug has not been proven to reduce further future cardiovascular event and mortality? Not proven. So that is amlodipine is not proven to prevent or reduce. The four drugs which are shown to be benefit are aspirin, IS2, atenolol, IS1, ramipril, captopril studies in ISI4, simvastatin in 4S study. Amlodipine does not provide mortality benefit. 55-year-old lady has atrial fibrillation. Rate control of the condition is poor. The medical student asks why a digoxin level was measured 6 hours after a dose. For rate of distribution, to measure the rate of distribution. Following digoxin administration, a 6 to 8 hours tissue distribution phase is observed. This is followed by a much more gradual decline in serum concentration of the drug, which is dependent on the elimination of digoxin from the body. 18-year-old girl presents with a drug overdose. She is vomiting and generally unwell. She does not have a history of drug abuse but has been depressed for the past 2 years. ECG shows a QT interval of 575 ms. Normal is less than 470. Which of the following is most likely drug? That is tricyclic antidepressant, mainly amphetamines. Out of these choice, the most likely candidate causing prolonged QT is tricycline antidepressant. Amphetamine is the most common cause not listed here. Methadone may cause QT prolongation at high doses, but because of the case of scenario, no history of drug abuse, tricyclic antidepressant is a better answer. 50-year-old homeless man is brought to the accident and emergency department by ambulance. He is unconscious, GCS 5 with pinpoint pupils and shallow respiratory rate. Immediate specific treatment should be. Pause this video, think the single best answer, that is naloxone 0.4 mg intravenously. The clinical picture is consistent with an opioid overdose. The treatment for which intravenous naloxone 0.4 mg repeated up to a total dose of 2 mg depending on the response. 35-year-old woman has overdosed on iron tablets, which were prescribed for her mother's anemia. She has had 2 generalized seizures and has dark stool. Plasma iron concentration was 80 millimoles per liter. What drug should be used for treatment? So the best drug used for treatment here is desferrexamine. Okay. Iron overdose can lead to convulsion, GI hemorrhage, hepatic and renal failure, pulmonary edema, and DIC. GI hemorrhage as early as a few hours after the overdose. Desferrexamine maximum dose per day is 80 mg per kilogram is appropriate. Patient with serum iron level of 55 by 90 millimoles per liter and with GI hemorrhage. A patient with serum iron more than 90 millimoles per liter. 40-year-old man works in a factory with industrial chemical. He has become confused and depressed over last 4 months. On examination, he has gait, ataxia, tremor in the limb, and reduced pain and temperature sensation in his feet. Which is the most likely chemical causing these symptoms? So, the best answer here is mercury. Why? Let's discuss. Primary symptoms of mercury poisoning are vague psychiatric ones. Short-time memory can deteriorate. Organic mercury can cross the blood-brain barrier and cause irreversible nervous system and brain damage. Example: loss of motor control, numbness in limbs, blindness, and inability to speak. Elemental mercury, silver liquid, familiar from thermometers, is the most common occupational source. Okay. Sorry. 35-year-old lady was prescribed haloperidol for radiation sickness. Which is the mechanism of action haloperidol as antiemetic? So pause this video, think which is the best answer. D2 receptor antagonism at the chemoreceptor trigger zone. The butyrophenones, haloperidol, are dopamine antagonists and act centrally by blocking chemoreceptor trigger zone. They are considerable value for the prophylaxis and treatment of nausea and vomiting associated with diffuse neoplastic disease, radiation sickness, and the emesis caused by drugs such as opioids, general anesthetics, and cytotoxics. A heroin addict who is on methadone program was involved in a motor vehicle accident and sustained multiple fractures. How would you manage his analgesia? Pause this video, think which is best answer. So the best answer here is discontinue methadone and start on morphine. Discontinue methadone and start on morphine. Why? Although methadone is an effective analgesic, many clinics prefer to select an alternative opioid such as morphine, hydromorphone, or oxycodone to provide analgesia. In methadone, maintain patient to allow clear distinction between treatment and addiction and treatment of pain. Okay. 50-year-old man of African origin presents with blood pressure 220 by 110. Urine analysis is negative. Fundoscopy shows AV nipple but no hemorrhages or papilledema. Which of the following option is the most appropriate? So best answer here is amlodipine 10 mg OD and outpatient review. Let's discuss. Diagnosis of accelerated hypertension requires the finding of fundal hemorrhages and exudates with or without papilledema. BTS guidelines recommend that amlodipine is the best there. That's why. Okay. Now, 75-year-old woman has general lethargy. Her drug list includes aspirin, atenolol, bendrofluozide, and chlorpropamide. Investigation: sodium 110, potassium 3.1, urea 6.2, creatinine 95, glucose 12.2, ACTH normal, chest X-ray normal. What is likely cause of hyponatremia? Hyponatremia caused by bendrofluozide diuretics. Okay. "65-year-old woman treated for several years for atrial fibrillation and digoxin presents with nausea and vomiting. ECG reveals ventricular tachycardia and electrolytes reveals hypokalemia. Which one of the following signs indicates digoxin toxicity?" So the best answer here is xanthopsia. Hypokalemia and hypomagnesemia increase risk of digoxin toxicity. Hemodialysis has no role in digitalis toxicity. Administration of Fab antibodies fragment is the most effective treatment. Okay. 35-year-old lady has been started on azathioprine for rheumatoid arthritis. She complains of lethargy and has a blood test which shows hemoglobin 7.5, WCC3, platelets 45. The reaction is more likely if she has thiopurine methyltransferase deficiency. Okay, let's discuss. The patient has developed pancytopenia due to azathioprine toxicity. Approximately 1 in 300 Caucasians have thiopurine methyltransferase deficiency. Okay. 55-year-old lady has atrial fibrillation which he was treated with amiodarone. She has also been recently started on simvastatin. This combination of drug puts her at increased risk of developing myopathy. Okay, increased risk of developing myopathy. Combination of amiodarone and statin increase the risk of developing myopathy. Okay. Which of the following drug could cause a raised prolactin level? So the prolactin level is raised by metoclopramide. By the metoclopramide. Okay. The drug that may increase prolactin levels are phenothiazines, haloperidol, metoclopramide, methyldopa, and estrogens. Remember, very important. 38-year-old man with several medical conditions was investigated for infertility. Which one of the following drug is most likely to cause this? This is infertility is caused by sulfasalazine. Sulfasalazine, anabolic steroid, cyclophosphamide, chlorambucil. Busulfan and cisplatin are the drug which causes azoospermia. Remember, sulfasalazine, steroids, cyclophosphamide, chlorambucil, busulfan, and cisplatin. Azoospermia causes. Now, 45-year-old man admitted with upper lobe pneumonia. Investigation shows hyponatremia and mildly dearranged LFTs. His chest X-ray shows shadowing in the right mid and upper zones. Therapy is started and 5 days later he becomes acutely jaundiced with red discoloration of urine. Which one of the following drug is likely the cause? This is caused by rifampicin, orange color urine, we can say by rifampicin. 60-year-old woman presents with a digoxin overdose. Her ECG shows reverse tick ST segment and she has a heart rate of 30 beats per minute. Which of the following agents should be used? We used here anti-digoxin antibodies. That is much more helpful. Bradyarrhythmias or ventricular arrhythmias can occur in digoxin overdose. Most often seen are heart block and with or without supraventricular arrhythmias. Other effects includes vomiting, bradycardia, and hyperkalemia. In toxicity, digoxin immune fragments derived from specific anti-digoxin antibodies produced in sheep can be given. Okay. 39-year-old man presents with cocaine overdose. Which of the following should be avoided? We are going to avoid here beta blocker because cocaine causes vasoconstriction and beta blocker also causes vasoconstriction. Treatment of acute cocaine intoxication can be difficult. Although beta blockers have been used successfully to manage supraventricular tachyarrhythmias, they also produce unopposed alpha stimulation in coronary vasospasm, which can exacerbate cocaine induced hypertension and at the same time causes reduction in coronary blood flow. So, hope it's clear. 28-year-old woman, 20 weeks pregnant. She complains of fever, dysuria, and MSU has showed a significant growth of gram-negative bacilli. What is the best choice antibiotic in this situation? We can go for Cefacolor. Why? Trimethoprim is a folate antagonist and can increase the risk of neural tube defects. There is relative contraindication for ciprofloxacin in pregnancy due to possible teratogenic effect. Augmentin, Cefacolor, nitrofurantoin, and metronidazole are safe in pregnancy. Remember, Augmentin, Cefacolor, nitrofurantoin, metronidazole safe in pregnancy. Okay. 30-year-old female present with 12-hour history of progressive bleach discoloration of lips and limbs. She denied ingesting or inhaling any drug or substance. A high PaO2 in the presence of cyanosis and dark blood led to suspicion of methemoglobinemia. Co-oximetry revealed the methemoglobin level 47%. Which of the following likely to have caused this condition? So this condition is mainly caused by chloroquine. Chloroquine. Yeah, let's discuss. Methemoglobinemia can be caused either by a genetic defect in red cell metabolism or hemoglobin structure or acquired by a variety of drugs and toxins. About 40 substances have been implicated in causing this condition, the most prominent being dapsone nitrates, prilocaine, antimalarials, sulfonamides, and dyes. Domestic causes of the acquired methemoglobinemia include ingestion of food and water high in nitrates and nitrates, exposure to aniline dyes in dyed blanket, laundry markings, freshly dyed shoes, cleaning solutions. Okay. Which of the following describe the mode of action of alendronate? So the mode of action of alendronate is osteoclast inhibition, given in first option. Bisphosphonates inhibit bone reabsorption through inhibition of osteoclastic activity. Okay. An epileptic patient is on carbamazepine. He commenced on a new drug and noticed that the frequency of his seizures has increased. Which one of these drugs is likely to be responsible? That is phenobarbital. Let's discuss. Liver enzyme inducer can interact and increase breakdown of anti-epileptic drugs. Enzyme inducer are PC-BRAS, P-phenytoin, C-carbamazepine, B-barbiturates, rifampicin, alcohol, and sulfonamides are enzyme inducers. Which part of renal system do thiazides act on? Ascending loop of Henle, furosemide acting, and here it's a distal convoluted tubules. Thiazide blocks sodium and chloride reabsorption in a distal tubule. There is usually passive sodium and chloride cotransport. With this block, natriuresis occur. The distal convoluted tubules account for 5% and total sodium chloride reabsorption. Okay. Now, 65-year-old man has been taking amiodarone 200 mg daily for troublesome atrial fibrillation. He seems to be euthyroid with no palpable goiter. Investigation reveals free T4 21, serum total T3 0.7, serum TSH is 6.3. What is the explanation of this result? This is a case of amiodarone induced hypothyroidism, given in first option. Amiodarone induced hypothyroidism. Patient is likely to have amiodarone induced hypothyroidism. There is normal T4 and low T3 with elevated TSH. This is because of the effect of amiodarone to inhibit the peripheral conversion of T4 to T3. Okay. A 50-year-old patient has a history of COPD and needs to be considered for chemotherapy. Which of the following drugs may cause lung fibrosis and should be avoided? That is, bleomycin causes pulmonary fibrosis. Busulfan, bleomycin, and methotrexate are cytotoxic agents which can cause lung fibrosis. The changes are usually in the lower zone of the lungs. Okay. 58-year-old man has a history of obesity, gastroesophageal reflux disease, lower back pain, coronary disease. He presents with due to aspirin. Among the list of drugs, aspirin is most likely to cause drug-related urticardial reaction, NSAIDs, as well as cause this. Okay. A 65-year-old woman has fast atrial fibrillation. Her serum creatinine concentration is 330. micromoles per liter. What is the main factor that would aid in choosing the loading dose of digoxin? That is renal clearance. Let's discuss. The loading dose should take into account the volume of distribution of drug and also clearance. In the case of digoxin, renal clearance is the more important factor as toxicity is much more likely when there is moderate or severe renal impairment. 25-year-old man present after ingesting a drug at a disco. Ingesting reveals a serum creatinine kinase 15,000. Which of the following drug most likely to be responsible? That is ecstasy MDMA. Let's discuss. Elevated creatinine kinase levels suggest rhabdomyolysis. Features of acute MDMA ecstasy. Toxicity include agitation, tachycardia, hypertension, dilated pupils, sweating, hyperthermia, DIC, rhabdomyolysis, and acute renal failure. Okay. 43-year-old man was brought to the A&E confused and agitated after cocaine use. Which of the following findings would be consistent with cocaine abuse? So the best answer here is hyperthermia. Hyperthermia. Cocaine stimulates central nervous system causing agitation, dilated pupils, tachycardia, hypertension, hallucination, hyperthermia, hypertonia, hyperreflexia. Cardiac effects include chest pain due to vasospasm, myocardial infarction, and arrhythmias. Okay. 75-year-old man with atrial fibrillation has been stable on warfarin for many years. He is admitted with epistaxis and INR is found to be 10. Recent prescription of which of the following drug might explain this? This is mainly due to ciprofloxacin. Okay. Ciprofloxacin is a liver enzyme inhibitor and hence potentiates the action of warfarin, leading to a high INR. 60-year-old man has been started on Viagra by his GP. The patient has symptoms of angina. Which of the following drug is contraindicated here? That is glyceryl trinitrate. Why? Both sildenafil, Viagra, and nitrates have a vasodilatory effect, hence potentially cumulative hypotensive effect. Caution should be taken in patients with ischemic heart disease and sildenafil. 70-year-old woman with ascites secondary to carcinoma of ovary is complaints of abdominal distension and intermittent vomiting. The antiemetic of choice here is metoclopramide. Metoclopramide. Okay. I want to explain one thing. Ascites due to cancer, it includes exudative type of ascites. Okay, remember. Metoclopramide as a prokinetic agent will increases the rate of transit of food through the gastrointestinal tract and elevate her symptoms. So guys, I already finished with this pharmacology MCQ part 1. If you have any queries, any question, you can ask me. And if you're new on my channel, please subscribe it. And if you like this video, put like on it. Thank you. Good day. Goodbye. That's all for